Hi, and welcome to Paper Route Scrapbooking. I'm Nadine, and today I'm taking a discerning look through my scrapbook inventory. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sorting through some paper crafting supplies to pass on what no longer inspires me, reorganize what I want to create with, and make room for anything new that I want to bring home later. So today I am going through the iris container on my shelf that is labeled Celebrations of Love. So it includes everything from Valentine's Day to anniversary to wedding. I'm not sure if there's anything else in there, but I think that's about the size of it. So the first thing I did was I pulled out all of the things and stacked up the things that were already kitted, and then I put aside this little, I grabbed all of the loose things, which there are a ton, by the way. I'm not sure. I think I was just stuffing things from swaps and whatnot into the bin and not looking for packs for them to go into for some reason. So anyways, I have a ton of these things, and then I grabbed all the loose specialty papers that were in there. So I had this like it's called Lace Cardstock from KI Memories, 2007 it says, but it basically, let's see if we can get it on a white background, you can see it better, but it's like it almost looks like a cut file, but like it was just made that way. So anyway, it's really pretty. It's got like all words that are relevant to wedding, and it looks like there might be 2 of them in there. Yeah, okay. So I have that. I have this one says In Loving Memory, so it's a remembrance one. And then I think I put it in here because my daughter-in-law did a wall for great-grandparents that weren't at her wedding, celebrating their long-term relationships, which was really cool. So I thought that would go in there. And then another overlay acetate, and this acetate sheet, which is, doesn't have its backing, but there we go. So those are just loose in the bin, so either they will find a home today in one of my kits, or they will go to someone else at the garage sale. So I'm going to set those aside. I'm just going to start on the top of the pile with all of these different, you know, love-themed things. And I'll just set that basket to the side for any embellishments that I want to toss in there. Okay, so then we have this. We have some wood veneer hearts, a limousine, some stickers. Looks like I have 2 of those. One is partially used and one is full. I have this, says Love Notes. It is a title. I think I made this one, I think, for one of our swaps. And then this is the collection, I think that's primarily in here. Is it all papers from that? Yes. So this is a Bo Bunny collection. I don't have any of the embellishments, just the papers, because I probably picked them up at a yard sale or something. And then we have, it's called Star-Crossed, and it is from 2014, so it's quite old. This one is, oh, this is really pretty. This hexagons with the script background. These layered papers. It looks like I've already like punched and cut out of some of these. We have this one that is this turquoise grid on one side and cut aparts on the other. Very pretty. This is also partial, so I'm going to just stick it at the bottom, but it's got hearts on cream and a stripe on the back. This one's a checkerboard. And then these layered papers on the back. This is that stripes with the tiny hearts, I think. Yeah. Okay, and then I have another one of these. So we'll put them together. Okay, yep. And then I have another one of these also, but this one is full. So So feathers on one side and this grid on the other. So I have 2 of those. This is pretty. It's like this ombre red with looks like watermarks, floral in the back, and then it's got this playing card on this side. You know what, when I first looked at this I was like, I'll probably get rid of that, but it's really pretty. I think I'm gonna keep it. Oh, this is how it goes, right? Okay, so yes, 2 of those. This is cute. Black hearts on cream, and the typewriter. So 2 of those. And then we have this mosaic pattern with wood grain. Gotta love a wood grain. And we have stripes with this layered pattern on the back. And we have another one of these. So I have 2 plus the scrap, and then looks like this one was just added in. It's not from the collection, but I can see why it's in here. So star-crossed. Okay. So yes, this goes with it. This was added in. Since there's no other embellishments in here, I think I'll leave one of those in here, but I don't need 2 of them, so I'm gonna get rid of one. And then the limousine doesn't really go with this, I don't think, but the colors match, so I think that's why it's in there, but I don't want to keep it. I'm gonna get rid of it. I don't think I've been in a limousine since, I don't know. I don't want to say when because it makes me sound so old. I said something like that to my kid the other day and he was like, oh my god, you're so old. Oh, aren't they wonderful? Okay, this one looks like a combo deal. This is not all the same collection. Okay. So we have here some washi. Looks like All Simple Stories, maybe. This one is from Sweet Talk. This is Happy Hearts, and this one was with All My Heart. So, no, they're not the same. Scrap and Happy Studio. I might put this with the other one. Black and white. Some more washi. Sweet Talk. We have a bunch of scraps. Those out of here. I have these little metal pieces. They're like, can you even see those? How do I get it without the light? They're clips, actual metal clips with like adhesive on the back, and then they have like enamel pieces on top. So I could either pull the enamel off and use them as enamel dots, or I could use them as the clip. Another scrap, another wood veneer heart. This is the puffy stickers for Sweet Talk. Okay, I'm gonna set those aside. This is not from either collection. This is Snuggle Up by Photoplay. This looks like a Close to My Heart sticker sheet. These ones. Okay. Scraps. Okay, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere. So this is actually Sweet Talk and Sweet Talk and Sweet Talk. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, so we have more scraps on the top here that are cut aparts, and oh, that's pretty. I like those. Those are really cute. Okay. So it looks like I've cut into both of those, and up here with my other scraps. I'll just slide this one over a little bit more without losing my washi. Then we have Sweet Talk 3x4 elements. You have a piece of my heart. I love those punny ones. Whaley, Whaley, love you. That's fun. That's probably why I bought this one. This is another scrap. It's got a pink floral on one side and tiny hearts on the other. This one is red on one side and tiny florals on the other. White and, oh, those are cute too. This one is a polka dot. And the candy. This is another scrap. We have cardstock. That doesn't need to be in here. I'll take that out. It is well matched though. Oh, you know what? I think I bought this one as a kit from Jennifer Edwardson originally. So that's why the cardstock's in there. But I'll take it out because it's not how I do my things. This is a vellum scrap. Must have used it with this at some point. Then we have these little envelopes with the florals and stuff coming out of them. They're really cute. And a 4x4 cut apart. This is another 3x4 elements again. Put them together. Tag sheet. Tags. And another scrap. So it looks like I've dug into this one pretty good. And the sticker sheet. Okay. So this is one collection. Okay. And then I won't bother you with how I'm going to go through those. I will deal with that later because it's just a bit overwhelming at the moment. I'm going to move these off to the side and I will put those on the acetate sheet afterwards. What we got here? There was nothing in there that I wanted to get rid of. I want it all. I want to keep everything. Oh gosh, that's the story of my life, right? I don't... See, I'll probably get rid of these vellum pieces. I like them, but I never use them. I always think I will, and then I don't. Okay. To the side, we have an alphabet. We have some heart pieces. Here's some more of those little enamel clip thingies. This is just like a package of Valentine's stuff that I think Ginger sent me. And what is this? Fun. Respect the stash. I'd love to stay and chat, but I really must dash. Okay. I love mustache. I don't know if I'll keep that. We got some scraps. So it looks like I've started in here. I've got tickets. And what's this one? Thickers. Sweetest. Very cute. Puffy stickers. Slide the stuff off, the scraps off. Looks like a mix and match again. So we have this really cute one from Head Over Heels by Bo Bunny, and it's got that arrow at the bottom. That's really nice. And this black heart at the other side. This and this are not from any collection. Oh, this is from a paper pad. Love and some arrows. And what's this one? Marigold by Crate Paper. Here's another one of those Head Over Heels Bo Bunny. This is a Crate Paper border stickers. And already looked at those ones. This is a pink foil heart and then a red foil heart by Just 'Cause Paperworks. Okay. This is out of a paper pad and it says, "You are my sunshine, you make me happy, blah, blah, blah." This is another one of those red foil and pink foil hearts. This looks like it's out of a paper pad. That's cute. I like that actually. Okay. What are these? Oh, here we have a sticker sheet. And what else? Hearts and chevrons and hearts. XO. Okay. Are these single-sided? Yes. Okay. So these ones aren't foiled. So you know what? I think I might do is I will put a couple of these, like I think I want to put these Bo Bunny ones in with that other Bo Bunny collection because I think it'll coordinate the head over heels. And I think some of them will go like onto my paper shelves where I have just rainbow colors, and then some of them are gonna go into the garage sale, but I will separate those out off camera because that's a lot of decision making and I tend to hum and haw a lot. This can go in garage sale, garage sale. Oh look, these ones kind of go together. That's nice. A second having more alphabet, that's a good idea. Okay. These ones are cute. I might cut those up and put them in with embellishments. These can just go in the scrap bag. Pretty patterned paper scraps. And then I will put these in with the embellishments to my left. And so yeah, I'll separate those out. This one's gonna go with that other collection. Put that over here for now. Okay, so I'll separate those out in a bit. And then we have wedding stuff. So a lot of this stuff I'm gonna get rid of because I know it's not really my style anymore. So let's see. Okay, there we go. I have layered. You know what? I'm just gonna put. I'm gonna grab another one. Here we go. So just put these in there so I can look at them more discerningly later. But I think most of those are okay. The layered ones, I like that. These stickers will probably go. There's a collection pack or what do you call that? Die cut pack. We have this. I don't think I'll use those. There's lots of little bitty pieces that seem to have like fallen out of a package of some sort. These can all go. I won't. Same with these ones. These are embossed stickers. Yeah. Probably not. Don't need that one. This one can go. I actually kind of like these white. They look pretty. And don't need that. Don't need that. Here is a. Is this stickers? Yeah, a bigger sticker sheet. And some more. Oh boy. Okay. Hang on. So those are all going in garage sale. This one looks like an album started. Not sure where I get all these things sometimes, but I'm gonna say I get them secondhand and I just don't like to let them go. So these are basically already started pages. They're nice enough. I could use them for like, not necessarily like my daughter-in-law's wedding album, my son's wedding album, but I could use them for like, I went to my cousin's wedding or my, you know, family weddings that I've attended. So I wouldn't say I won't use them at all. I'm gonna put them with my, what do you call those, like base pages? I have a bunch where like I've done the page, but I didn't go through the whole process of like journaling, title, photos, that sort of thing. So that's where these are gonna go. So I'm gonna rehome those. Here. This is the one I think I was intending to scrapbook Brandon's wedding with. I'm not 100% sure that was the separation. Oh my gosh, I can't even get it out of here. It's so stuck. There we go. Okay. So let's see what we got. We got some washi, very pretty, with simple stories. Nice. There we go. We have simple stories, happily ever after journaling bits, and happily ever after bits and pieces. These are Make It Special layered embellishments, and Jolie's Boutique. We have some butterflies and some wood veneer pieces. Just random. Ooh, that one had a charm on it. It hit my paper trimmer. Fence. Some more of those like these ones are stickopotamus, but layered embellishments. Okay, happily ever after puffy stickers. Happily ever after enamel dots. Happily ever after titling pieces. Foam. This one is from Beautiful. Darling, charmed, be true. You know what? I don't like that glitter. It's gonna go. Yard sale. And this has a few usable stickers on it. Maybe. We got the Happily Ever After chipboard. We have a few loose pieces in here. What's this one? A wedding, the blending of lives, the building of dreams, beautiful promise. It's cute, but I probably won't use it because it's got purple. And throw that in the loose stuff. Okay, what do we got here? So now we're on to paper, I guess. So let's slide the embellishments off to the side. And we got the sticker sheet. Okay. We got the Happily Ever After romance on this side. And it's that taupe, but in a floral pattern. We got this floral with a stripe. We got this black floral. Well, the flowers aren't black, but the background is. And then this tiny floral on the other side. And we have this one, very pretty, with a small floral again. Wood grain with floral on the bottom. Oh, that's pretty. Happily Ever After tie the knot, gray, tone on tone kind of. It's got a cream floral. It's hard to see on that one, and some doves on the back. We got this one with the flowers, and then ditzy floral on the back. We got tags, and tags, journaling bits, and rings on the back. Those are cute. Looks like circles from the camera, but they're actually rings. Okay. This is another one. So in 2021, we had so many things happen. We had a granddaughter born. We had a marriage. My oldest son got married. My youngest son graduated high school. And it was such a horrible time for family gatherings because of the pandemic still lingering. And I have so many things I want to document from then because it was so many beautiful celebrations, but I struggle, guys. I still struggle. It's so silly. It's so silly. But like, because of my parents couldn't be at my son's wedding, like, you know, things like that, just, I don't know, they stick. Anyway, happily ever after cut apart cards, and this is a tiny polka dot. Cute. So that's what this was bought for, was to document his wedding. And then I have the Color Vibe cardstock that goes with. And then I have this, which is really pretty. It's like a embossed cardstock, but it's got like a pearlescent. And then I have these cardstocks that I think will make great backgrounds, and they're wedding themes. They're embossed wedding words, but they're subtle, so I think they would make nice backgrounds, but they've got like words embossed in them. So those for backgrounds, those for backgrounds. And yeah, I think I put the Color Vibe pack that coordinated. Oh, this one maybe I got from Jennifer Edwardson because it's got that textured cardstock in it too. Okay, so I don't like to keep my cardstock in with my collection kits. It takes up too much space and it has another home, so I'm going to move those out. Well, I like the idea of having it all coordinate. I think I'm just going to pull them out. Then we have a couple of random sheets that aren't from the collection. Let's see if I want to keep them, or these ones I'll keep because they have like wedding theme. They can't go anywhere else. Like, they're not going to go on another layout. You know what I'm saying? Because it's wedding themed. This one is from Fiskars. Gosh, I forgot Fiskars made paper. And it's Kimberly Poulsen and Flourish border. No, I don't need to keep those. I don't need to keep that. They kind of all go together, but they can, I feel like they're not really, well, I guess they do because it does have that gold in it. Let's see if the golds look okay together. Yeah, it does. Okay. They can stay. I'll allow it. This one says, this is baby. What's this doing in here? It's been stuck to something. Baby. It's gonna go in the recycle, in the garage sale stuff. This one looks like it's a specialty paper, but I don't like it, so it's gonna go too. So this stays. The embellishment stuff that goes with it stays. And I want to add this in there because I like it, and I think it'll be pretty on some of those darker papers. And these can stay. The white picket fence, I think that's cute for a wedding. Okay, so those are all gonna stay, and then I'll put my washi onto some acetate. Okay, and I think that's it for now. I will pop back in, and well, it'll be in a little while for me, but I'll just be back with what the finished bin looks like, because I still have to kind of sort through some other things. I have like a bunch of wedding stuff. I need to decide what's actually going to stay in here, and same with the embellishments, homemade embellishments that I would maybe like to keep with one of my Valentine's collections. So once I'm done that, I will pop back in and show you the finished product. Hang on, I'll be right back. Okay, so we're gonna put everything back in the iris container together, but I wanted to show you something that I put together. So I had these two little hedgehogs that were made by, oh gosh, I should have looked at that maybe before I started talking. Somebody in a swap, oh, no name, maybe that's why. Okay, so they were just hanging out in my iris container for Valentine's slash love celebrations. And so they kind of inspired me to, instead of popping them into one of the collections I already had, I remembered I had this Hog Heaven Sassafras sticker sheet and the mini sticker sheet that went with it. And they are so stinking cute. But I was like, okay, well, I was going to use them as a kit starter. And then I had these little hedgehogs. And so I was like, okay, let's just make a collection kit. So, or not a collection kit, homemade kit. And so I took these, and first I went through my sassafras papers and picked out some from different collections that coordinated with the colors. So I grabbed this scrap. It's actually from Anthem, but it coordinated really well with this blue color that's in there. It's on other things too, but so I used these as my inspiration for picking papers. There was also this one from Monstrosity. I had two of these, but I just put one in the kit, and it has those little asterisks on them. I don't know if you can, if it'll even focus, but they're really cute. Okay, and then I had this one. It is from Serendipity, but this really goes nicely with the colors of the hedgehog. And then this one goes with the yellows that are in here, and it is from Life is Beautiful. So that's the other side, but I'm using this side. Most sassafras stuff, I think I used the B sides of the papers. The A sides are always too bold for me. But I find that with a lot of collections. So those were how I started, and then I grabbed a few things that also coordinated. So this one, I don't know if you can tell, it is old. It's from 2009, We Are Memory Keepers, and Geohectic was the collection. But it has all the same colors, so pink, yellow, blue lines in there. So I thought that was fun. And if you look here, it has like that kind of same like lined paper. I don't know, it's hard to tell with the reflection that's happening. We have some sun coming in finally. There you go, you can see it there. So that one seemed to match pretty good. And I grabbed this one. I don't need that side, but I liked this side. And the other one that was kind of that same color. And where did I find that? Oh, I got that color from in here, and it's also in the center of the florals that are on here. So it's a perfect match. So I put that one in there. That's kind of a, that won't be a good background because it's too thin, but. And then this one, I had two of these. They're junkets from 2005, so even older. But it went nicely with that cupcake color as well. So threw that one in there. This one turned out really cool. I don't know where it's from. The thing is cut off of it, but it has this dark brown that's the same as this. And then on the other side it has like the pink and brown that is kind of more prominent in there. And then I just had some pink that matched. And this one is a, what is this called? My Mind's Eye, I think this one's from. The Ooh La La collection. So this is the B side, and actually both sides go really nicely with the color in here, but it goes with this pink here. So that was good. And then this brown stripe went nicely as well. It's got pink stripes, so I thought that'll do. But it bring in that brown color. So I made a kit with Hog Heaven. And then I threw in some homemade embellishments and bits and pieces of things that coordinate. And so made a little kit out of that. I also threw in some of these wood hearts that seemed to be floating wildly through there. So that's going to go into the bin. Okay. That one. And then this one was that Bo Bunny collection, and I just packaged up the, it's really pretty, packaged up the embellishments that were in there and threw in some wood pieces and a couple of things out of the trays that I had set aside. And so I made a little ephemera pack with that. And so that one's in there now too. This one, I took the, what was this? Oh My Heart foam stickers and the page pieces, and I created a little page or a collection kit, like a homemade kit with some papers that I had loose sitting to my side that I've been pulling out of other things and being like, this doesn't go. And then some of the heart paper that was loose in that box. And then I grabbed some of those homemade pieces that I had also in there, and they are now in a little die cut pack envelope. So another kit that I put together using what I already kind of had started in there. So that's in there now. And then that Sweet Talk kit, I added those Love You Cherry Much embellishments and a couple of other handmade ones. And then I cut some of the scraps down too and put them in there, like the cut apart pieces. I threw out all the really tiny stuff and then made an embellishment pack as well, because this one didn't have die cuts with it. So I also got the washi onto a acetate sheet and yeah, added in some of the homemade embellishments that I had in my stash. And then last but not least is this wedding collection. So I added in a couple of things that I had pulled from everywhere. So including this sticker sheet, which is from Bo Bunny. I added that lace paper, you can see back here, right? And then we have this chipboard set, and I took a whole bunch of these like dimensional layered sticker thingies, and I put them on a piece of acetate and then slipped them in the back of the cardstock pack, and then that can just slip in there so nicely without being so bulky. And what else did I do? I threw together both embellishment packs that I had, what was left of them, and then I threw in some of the handmade stuff that I had also, and those vellum pieces that were wedding specific went in here too. And then we had this piece, which was, I got the enamel dots in there, and that's where the washi is too, and then the wood veneer pieces, so they are living in here too. And then I had these dimensional bits left over after I filled that whole sheet, but these ones were still on their own, kind of in their own packages, so I left them loose, and I'm just gonna kind of tuck them in here in a way that'll lay a little bit more flat. And then the puffy stickers can go in as well. And so that is the wedding kit that I have. That's primarily Happily Ever After from Simple Stories with a few extras tossed in there. And there we have it. So I think that is it for today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate your time. If you have a question or comment, just leave it down below and I'll get back to you just as soon as I can. I hope you all have a great day. If you don't mind leaving an emoji for the sake of interaction, I really appreciate that too. Okay, have a great day everyone. Bye for now.